Good morning, everyone. Today, our company has organized a mock meeting to solve the problems that we encounter while preparing for the bazaar. Our group consists of 5 members, including Chieng, the chairperson, I, Beverly, the secretary, Xuan, the treasurer, Liew, event planner, and Liew, the store manager. The Care for Poor charity company was founded by Chairman Huang in 2000 years. As the name implies, a non-profit organization is a legal entity whose primary goal is to promote public benefit rather than profit. Our company's intention is to improve the quality of life for those who need. Our main care groups include orphans, nursing homes, disabled children, and even stray dogs. Subscription, donations, government grants, membership fees, entry fees, legacies, and charity, among other things. Help us raise funds. The funds received will be exchanged for materials or donated in cash.
Oh, sorry, I'm late. Do you have the agenda already, Miss Beverly?
Yes, I have prepared already, Mr. Chieng.
Okay, I'm glad to welcome all board members to the third meeting of the Financial and Social Club. Thank you for being present at this meeting. Can we call this meeting to order?
Yes.
Is there anyone apologizing for the absence today?
Yes. Jonathan will be absent today as he needs to quarantine 3 days at home due to close contact of COVID-19 patients.
Meeting call to order. Let's start with our pledge. Miss Beverly, please.
Up. I pledge my hands extended and open to help those in need. I pledge of my ears to hear another's outcry, my eyes to see the plague of others, my knowledge to bring a man closer to his dream. I pledge of my heart to reach for it and it will be touched. I pledge myself to the betterment of my community and my country. Up.
Thank you, Miss Beverly. Okay, the minutes have been sent to your mail a week before. I believe that you already went through it. So, are there any amendments?
Yes, Mr. Chieng, based on our earlier meeting, the total budget for this charity fair is 13,000 ringgit instead of 1,300 ringgit.
All right, is there anything else that anybody wants to add on?
Yes, Mr. Chieng. I think there is something wrong with the location of the bazaar. The bazaar should be held at Hall A of the Swiss Bell Hotel instead of Hall B.
And the date of the event should be 11 July, not 12 July.
Okay, I will take note of it, Miss Liew and Miss Ko.
Thank you. Can someone propose the minutes be passed as a true record?
I propose the minutes to be passed as a true record.
Second the motion.
Now, let's move on to the next topic. Any matters arising?
Yes, Mr. Chieng. I would like to ask about the store arrangement which has been proposed in the previous meeting. Have all the stores been rented out, Ms. Liew?
Yes, Miss Beverly. According to what we discussed, we have about 50 stalls and more than 40 stalls have been rented. And the rest of the stall, I have also actively contacted the vendor and they responded they are still uncertain. I'll try to confirm with them within this week.
I see. How about the propaganda work, Ms. Ko?
I've posted some posters about the charity fair on our social media and also copied many leaflets and distributed them to passerby. Until now, more than 100 people have contacted me for details about how to buy the new voucher for the charity sales. After that, I have also contacted the manufacturer to start producing T-shirts with our company name and logo printed. And then I've also contacted a broadcasting year 3 student to host. She's from Xiamen University, Malaysia, and she'll help this charity program for free.
Okay, I see. Anything else?
Yes, Miss Beverly. For the income part, I have received the vendor fee from 20 vendors. I will continue to persuade them to pay the rent as soon as possible.
Is there any discussion?
No, Mr. Chieng.
All right. I appreciate everyone's done. However, just this morning, I received a bad news from the venue manager. They think that because of the pandemic situation, renting the venue needs to take extra risks. So they temporarily back out and want to raise the rent from the original 4,500 ringgit to 6,000 ringgit. The date of the charity sale will be in 2 weeks, which means that we might face the risk of no venue if we can't solve the problem in time. This was also the main reason for the meeting today. So I want to ask Ms. Chang, is that our budget enough to handle it?
According to the report by various departments, I have some of the fees that we had used. As you all can see the list that I sent just now. So, Secretary, can you share the screen? Thank you. So as we can see, our budget that we have 13,000 ringgit. Among the expenses, the money that we spend renting Swiss Bell Hotel Hall A is the higher, which is 4,500 ringgit. After we sum up the total of expenses, we only left out of 100 ringgit. So in the beginning, our remaining balance was enough for us to rent a hall at Swiss Bell Hotel, but now the renting fee was increased from 4,500 ringgit to 6,000 ringgit. I think it's already exceeds our budget.
I think it must be a big problem. Does anyone have some solutions to overcome it?
Maybe I have an idea. Due to the reason of not having enough budget, maybe we can increase the rental fees to each stall of the fair. As we mentioned before, since we have 50 stalls, and now we plan to charge each of the stalls for about 50 ringgit. Perhaps we can try to increase 20 ringgit for each stalls, which means we can collect the rental fees around 70 ringgit for each stalls, so that we can settle the 1,000 ringgit budget. Is it okay?
I will consider it. How about you, Ms. Cole? Do you have any suggestions?
Since we do not have enough funds to cover the entire event, I propose collecting 5 ringgit for each participant for competition entrance fee. The day of the bazaar, we will hold a singing contest and a dancing contest, and 150 contestants have already signed up. At first, there was no registration fee for our competition, but now we can make an announcement to inform the contestant to pay for 5 ringgit per person. Yeah, according to the number of participants, we can make roughly 750 ringgit from this. It's not too much, but at least can help the charity. Yeah. Do you have any suggestion, Ms. Chan?
For me, I think our team can get some sponsors. For example, we can find YB Li Jianchong in order to help us achieve our goal and be able to carry out the activity smoothly. I think without their sponsorship, we won't be able to reach our goal. Maybe we can consider asking them to donate an amount about 1,000 ringgit or material to sponsor our activities.
But will they really help us?
To show our gratitude for their support, we can place their company name or logo on our event banners to show our appreciation for their sponsorship. I also think we can give them a gift package to show our application and they can keep it as a souvenir.
That's a good opinion. Any more ideas?
Yes. I think there is a simple way to solve this problem. I suggest that we can change our venue from Swiss Bell Hotel to a public plaza located at Taman Jaya, as it is more affordable. The fees to rent a public plaza is around 2,000 ringgit, and we can save around 4,000 ringgit and use it in other places. I had done a project there, so I know that there are more crowds there, and our event will be noticed easily as there are 3 shopping complexes nearby.
If nobody wants to add on regarding the whole idea, let us decide which solution is the best to overcome this problem. So before the discussion, let me just simply summarize the whole idea. First of all, Ms. Liew suggests that we can increase the rental fees to each stall. Ms. Ko suggests collecting the registration fee for the competitions, while Ms. Chang comments on finding sponsorship from politicians. Finally, Ms. Beverly thinks we can change the venue of the bazaar.
For me, I think we can consider Ms. Cole's idea because I also think that the competition needs to collect the registration fee. If our budget enough, it's easy to say, but it is not enough now. So collecting the registration fee is the way to try. Moreover, 5 ringgit is not a big amount. It should not be a problem for our participants to pay the fee.
Sorry, but I don't agree with you. At the beginning, we had informed that there is no need to pay back the registration fee. I believe many people choose to participate in the competition because there is no registration fee. If this fee is suddenly charged now, I'm worried that those contestants will quit. So I think maybe we can consider what just now Ms. Chan said to find some sponsorships because at least we do not need to worry about the side effects.
But now our problem is not enough money. If we look for sponsorship from politicians, just like what Ms. Chan said just now, we definitely need to give them some souvenirs, and this is an expense. So I think this method should not be adopted, and I think Ms. Beverly's idea is the most effective way and also most convenient way now because we don't have too much time to inform and invite the politicians.
Yes, I totally agree with Ms. Beverly's idea. The new location, Public Plaza, is more suitable for us to organize a charity fair, and the most important is it meets the requirements of our low budget. Well, we only have a few minutes left. If no one has ideas to add on, I think now we can proceed to the voting session. If you support this approach, please raise your hands. And Ms. Beverly, can you please help me to count the hands?
Yes, Mr. Cheng.
Thank you, Ms. Beverly. Who agree to increase of rental fees of each stall? Who agree to collect the registration fee for the competitions? Who agree to look for sponsorships from politicians? And finally, who agree to change the venue of the bazaar?
Mr. Cheng, it seems like all the members agree to change the location.
Okay, so this is our final decision, and Ms. Ko, you will be the person in charge of this task. Does anyone have any other business or announcements? Well, I guess we will stop the meeting now. See you at the next meeting. Miss Secretary, when is our next meeting?
We will meet again on 15 June at 1 p.m. in the same place to finalize our plan and put it into practice. I will send you all a notice if there are any changes.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, sure, but
Will someone propose the meeting to be adjourned?
Yes, I propose the meeting to be adjourned.
I second the motion.
Thank you for joining today. The meeting is adjourned. Have a nice day.